Hello everyone! Welcome back again! In today's video, we'll be going through the updated 2008 version of the 100 civics questions for the U.S. Citizenship Test. We'll be covering these important questions and answers slowly and in random order to help you better prepare for your upcoming U.S. Citizenship Test. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
What is the political party of the president now? Republican. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion, freedom of speech. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. Who vetoes bills? The President. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. What are 2 rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. Who does a U.S. senator represent? All people of the state. We elect a U.S. senator for how many years? 6. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. Who was the first president? George Washington. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. When was the Constitution written? 1787. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? freed the slaves. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. If both the President and the Vice President can no longer serve, who becomes President? The Speaker of the House. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense, Secretary of Education. Who makes federal laws? Congress. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? Two. Name two national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The President. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. We elect a president for how many years? Four. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. In what month do we vote for president? November. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law.